Hello and welcome back to the American Gardener channel. Today we're going to be doing some fertilizing and some replanting. I got to replant my cabbage to another location, and today we're going to be doing that. I've got some liquid fertilizer, some granules, and so I'm going to show you how I do that. So everything made it through the frost, as you can see. Everything made it out pretty good, and we're going to be working on a few things today. So today we're going to be doing, I'm going to be fertilizing my pepper plants. So what I usually do is I do the granule. I got the granule release fertilizer that I usually put around the plants. Then I'm going to go over it with some kelp liquid fertilizer that I'm going to water them down with. So put some slow release around the pepper plants. So I'm going to get my tomatoes. I'm going to get these tomatoes too, because I'm going to get everything with that kelp solution. Put them down pretty good. I used 3 capfuls of the kelp solution. Mixed a 2-gallon watering can, 3 caps of kelp solution. Usually what I do. And cucumbers, not the cucumbers, the cabbages. I usually put this solution here. You get the stuff called bug get out for snails and slugs, and I usually put a handful of this stuff around the plants, and that kind of keeps them away from your cabbages and your the brassicas. But if you don't have this stuff around, or what you can also do is use eggshells, and make sure you rinse them out and wash them, let them dry, and then you just crumple it up. Doesn't have to be too fine. Just grab a handful and just put it around your plants. That keeps the slugs away as well. They don't like to run over it. So all those sharp edges, snails don't like to usually travel over that. Just put a little bit of eggshells. That'll usually keep them off. Keep them from traveling underneath the plant and getting underneath there. If you don't have any of that snare all repellent. That usually helps a lot, and that's what I do with brassicas. We're going to transfer one plant to this container here because this is it's planted too close, and it's not going to grow very well. If you plant the cabbages too close to each other, they'll just won't mature very well. So I'm going to move this to a container, and then hopefully it can catch up and give us some cabbage. So I'm going to use same mix as tomatoes basically. Some peat moss. Mix that in. This is blood meal. Give me some bone meal. And I'm going to use the put the granules in there too. That's the granule fertilizer. Mix that in all together. Some more dirt. Let's transplant this cabbage. Easy. All right. Try and take it out in one big chunk, so I don't cut the roots. Meal. All right. Okay, that one's done. live shells there around it too. It's going to break down too, you know, I guess eventually it'll break down into the soil. But at least we'll keep the snails away. I'm going to be trying to get an insect net for the cabbages soon. Get them covered up, because when those butterflies come through there, they start laying their eggs in there. So I'm going to get a little bit of a netting for that. And we're going to fertilize the zucchinis and some more pepper plants. Get some more granules, slow release granules. He likes to fertilize, try to keep it away from him. Oh, you can't eat it. Okay, next plant, move the dirt away. Okay. Jealousy. Alright, so we'll get some more here. Same solution, kelp. And let's do our pepper plants. Actually, I'm going to do my tomato next. Tomato needs a lot of fertilizer here. And now cucumbers aren't doing so good. I'm going to leave them on. I planted some more seeds in the soil last week. Hopefully they come up, but it looks like I'm going to have to get some more cucumber plants, because these are probably not going to make it. So I'm going to leave it. I'm going to give it some fertilizer. Give it a lot of... See if this maybe helps it a little bit. But I'm going to be giving this a lot of fertilizer to bring it back to life. What is this? I'm probably going to have to wind up buying some plants. I'm going to try and save them. These are the bush beans, bush green beans that have come up, and they're looking pretty good. I'll give them some solution. Green beans right here. Okay, do our pepper plants. Now I'm going to be very, if your pepper plants are small, haven't quite grown yet, but they're trying to bud out, put some fruit. What I usually do is pluck them out, because if you let them go to fruit this early, it'll stunt their growth, and then you'll be getting a small plant like that with, you know, little bit of fruit in there. So try and pluck these out when you see them, when they're this small. So I walk around sometimes, just look and see, and I will pluck the little fruit that's coming up. Yeah, you want to pluck those out until the plants get up to about, you know, maybe till they get to a good size. Don't let them flower and put out fruit this small. Otherwise, it'll stunt their growth, and then you're not going to get very good production out of it. So you want to check those. But they seem to have made it through the frost okay. Haven't removed the hoops yet. I'm going to do the kelp solution every 2 weeks. Especially the pepper plants, because they're going to need a lot of it. There's trying to fruit right here, so pluck these out. Okay, let's do the next row. Get some more right here. Now I'm planting my shallots here. This is my shallot bed, and coming up pretty good. I've got a couple of volunteer cucumbers there that I'm going to save. These are cucumbers that are volunteered there, so I'm letting them grow to where I can transplant them to the other bed. So I'm going to let these go. Got a couple of cucumber volunteers there, so that's pretty good. That's my shallots. So I've got to keep those watered well. My garlics are doing really good. Still doing all right. Starting to turn a little yellow now, so when they completely fall and turn yellow, then they're pretty much ready to harvest. So I'm waiting for that to happen there. I'm gonna fertilize some more cucumbers. See if we can keep these guys alive. bush beans, really good. Bush beans. I think we're gonna have a lot of green beans this year. All right, let's go to the other tomato tree. Now I planted shallots here too. I don't know if you see them coming up here. These are shallots. So these are coming up all over now. Hopefully they make it through. Just keep them watered. And we'll see what happens there. All right, get some more solution. Let's get a tomato plant. This is what I'm using. Pure coat. That's what I'm putting in. 3 caps of that. 2-gallon watering can. That's what I've been using. I'm gonna try to use it all up this time, this season. And I bought some fish emulsion that I'm gonna use as soon as I get rid of this stuff. So alright, so let's go to another tomato tree. I don't know if you can see how well they're getting. They're actually a little bigger. Actually grown. They grow fast. Now they're going to start to warm up. They'll catch up now. Get our potatoes too. They're looking pretty good. I think we're gonna have a harvest actually. It'll look very decent. Just more. take a quick look at the spinach. I'll show you how that's doing. Not doing too bad. I'm going to water these down with some kelp emulsion. And they're already coming, their leaves are starting to come out now. So they're looking pretty good. Hopefully they water these down some. Since it's a leafy vegetable, you want to give it a lot of nitrogen so it can grow healthy leaves. Give you more give you some nice spinach. Give it some nitrogen, fertilizer. Just a few coming here and there. There's still some more that are coming up, catching up. So looks like it's gonna be a good harvest of spinach. I might plant some more seeds that I have left. Plant some more in there to fill in the open spots. But I think that's all I got to show. I'm gonna water my plants down and keep fertilizing. So next time we see you, we'll probably be, everything should be pretty about halfway there, grown. So we'll have a little more to see. I keep seeing them trying to bud, so plucking these out. I keep plucking them out, and they'll keep growing on you. Yeah, you're trying to put out fruit already. Make sure you get rid of those until the plants have grown quite a bit. So you gotta keep plucking these little things out, these little buds out, or you'll stunt your plant. So that's all the video I have for you today. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. I'll do some more fertilizing, and maybe the plants will have grown significantly so you can see the change. Thank you for joining us, and I hope your garden is doing well. And take care, and I'll see you again soon.